What makes a river healthy? There are many factors we can consider when we're trying to decide if the river is healthy or not. First, what we can do is we can see if the flow is high or low, or are there many trash near the area? What is the color of the river and how does it smell? Are there any existence of algae, oil shed on water, the pH of water? Are the edges of the water vegetated or barren? And there are many other ways to decide if the river is healthy. When we think of the word healthy, we typically come to think if the river is alive, as in if the water is clear or if it smells nice. However, there is another way to define if the river is healthy or not. Healthy river is resilient to environmental changes, including changes in climate, resource exploitation, or human impacts. Unhealthy river, however, is very vulnerable and it is prone to many changes as the environment changes. The results are losing species and death of organisms. Rivers store, transport, and decompose resources which plants and animals depend on. However, unhealthy river is unable to do that task. Now on to Tanchun River. I see Tanchun River every day on my way to school. When it is raining heavily, the water level is high and the water is muddy, or at least the color is brown. When the rain is rare and it is sunny, the river level decreases to a point where I can see the dirt on the ground. Under big bridges, where the river's width is the greatest, some fishes can be spotted. Thus, I thought Tanchun was healthy. But when we consider all the factors that I previously mentioned, Tanchun is not all that healthy. During our trip to the river, we could barely catch any living organisms. All we could catch were some rocks, dead bugs, and trash. Some parts of the edges of the river is vegetated, while some other parts are covered with rocks or in trash. Although we could not do pH tests or chemical tests to judge if the river is healthy or not, with my eyes alone, I could tell that the river was not all that healthy. Tanchun River connects to the Han River in Seoul, which was an amazing fact for me. Then I came to think that there should be a lot of people walking near the river, and the more people we have, we are more likely to see trash near the river. In the past few years, there were birds nesting and relaxing in Tanchun. But nowadays, I haven't seen any birds, and that may be because the river is indeed becoming more and more unhealthy. People should really clean the river because for human communities, rivers are a source of water for drinking and for other household needs. Also, rivers play a huge part of the ecosystem that we live in. Trashes near the river will kill the living things in the river, and those that depend on the organisms living in the river will lose its food and will cause a domino effect which will eventually strike us. So for our own benefit and for our future, we should start cleaning the river or taking care of the rivers more.